By the time we got to the venue, the TNT women were leading Mexico by a slender 5-3 scoreline in the first quarter of the match, and the visitors were putting some pressure on the TNT backline, looking for the breakthrough. But the hosts stood firm, keeping the score as is into the first break. On the resumption, Team TTO took the route of shock and awe, surprising the visitors when the speedy Nicolette Panto burst through on the right with a penetrative run before she is eventually brought down. TNT tried to continue the play, but lose possession right on Mexico's 5-yard line. The Mexicans, however, were next to score. The TNT ladies pressuring for the ball right after the lineout to give up a penalty. Fly half Stephanie Rosales takes the responsibility for the kick and blasts 3 more points on the board for her team, taking the lead by 1 point. 6-5 Mexico. Momentum started to go Mexico's way now as they were threatening once again. Elsia Chavez is halted on the 10, but they maintained possession, resulting in this play for Mariana Morfin to break through on the left flank to fall over for a try. Rosales coming dangerously close with a conversion kick, but the ball flies wide. 11-5 Mexico. The national team responded, putting some pressure on the Mexican defense here to win themselves a penalty. Leah Kintiba taking the responsibility and manages to just get it over the bar to bring TNT 3 points closer. 11-8 Mexico at the half. On the restart, Team TTO came knocking again with the Mexican defense, trying to keep them at bay. Panto faking the pass to turn on the Jets to burst through the Mexican line to take it all the way home, falling right under the sticks. Kintiba takes the conversion kick but skews it wide. 13-11, TNT back on top. Mexico were desperate to respond now and started to put some pressure on the TNT defense. The line-out putting the rock in Gisela de Leon's hands to run in, but she is clobbered right before the touchline. Great defensive work by the TNT ladies as they forced Mexico to fumble the opportunity. The referee would, however, give Mexico a scrum on the 5-yard line, and they broke trying to run the rock in. TNT would take away the scoring opportunity. Danger averted. The TNT ladies would have felt a little hard done after they thought that they had a clean getaway here. Onella George making an interception to run the rock all the way home, exciting the crowd. But the play was called back. No try awarded. Team TTO would continue to put pressure on the Mexican defense as they tried to force the issue. They eventually got a working line out for Zoe McKnight to burst through on the left to fall over for a try, but getting injured in the process. 11-18 TNT. The visitors were not going down without a fight and tried to respond here as the time wound down. The speedy Isabella Gonzalez breaks through and almost makes it home, but is clobbered just inside the 5. The Mexicans were trying their best to push it over the line, but the hosts were holding until they sprung another line out for Amy Ramos to fall over for the try at the death. The full-time whistle sounding right after the failed conversion attempt, giving the Trinidad and Tobago ladies a hard-fought victory over Mexico by 18 points to 16. And boy, did they celebrate. Congratulations to them. Chiwale Bartholomew, TTT Sport.